Hey fellow vault dwellers, it's Angry Turtle, and today I want to show you some of the most crazy changes planned for the next season patch. I'm not showcasing all of them because there's just too many, so the most fun ones. If you want to see all the planned changes, I cover the patch notes and that's a long video, so you can see it there. But now the fun stuff. So first, the things are changing in regards to damage deflection. A lot of perks is being changed, but one of them is ricochet. And outside of the fact it's now 1 point in cost and deflecting damage based on your luck, in addition to that, the deflected damage received a solid boost. So it does matter now. It's not only that you are not taking the damage, but enemies are taking more. And of course you know what's coming with next patch. 4-star legendaries. So in that department there is one really cool effect for power armor that can reflect damage on attackers. So even more damage deflected. And now I have here some bunch of super mutants, so you will see you can actually do damage now. You see that? I didn't touch them, I'm just running in here. So super mutants will see me and can start fighting. Okay, let's see. This one is already half of the health down. This one is almost dead. Look at that. You can now stand still and wait. Enemies gonna just take themselves out of the picture, which is way easier than fighting them. You can pull off some kind of AFK build. Oh, they dying. You are, of course, getting experience. I even crippled them. Okay, so you can even cripple them this way. I'm crippling super mutants. I'm killing super mutants by doing absolutely nothing. And yes, you can improve this damage even more if I would use like armor that have Poisonous Aura, Strangler Heart, or if I would equip Circuit Breaker without any ammo. So my build, one of my most fun builds, Don't Hit Yourself, will receive a solid upgrade. So that's the first fun thing. I honestly think it's super cool. Some of them unfortunately crippled themselves and dropped the weapons, so then they no longer fight. That's the only downside. They can disarm themselves. So disarmed ones will not die this way. So that's the only problem. So Poisonous Aura would be handy. And now that's one bad news. The armor is actually taking damage now when you are being hit, so it can break. So maybe some perks that increase durability of your power armor, regular armor, will be way more important after this next update. Oh, and if you didn't notice, the armor is flashing white when your deflection 4-star legendary is activated. So that's new. Additional change, I don't know how much I like it. I probably do like it, but I'm not sure yet. The enemies are no longer dropping weapons that they are carrying. As you see, now they drop a bunch of random stuff like scrap, a lot of random scrap, some ammo, but no more weapons. So it will be easier to get scrap, the variety of scrap, but it will be harder to get weapon for scrapping if you need that. So that's additional change. Now the fun stuff. Any VATS lovers in here? What would you say about great improvement to your VATS abilities? Now you can recharge your criticals when missing, and critical is a guarantee hit, which means regardless how far your enemy is, how low your hit chances, you will be hitting quite consistently. And that's not everything. There is a special legendary effect that can make your VATS constant, continuous VATS. No need for coffee. Critical hits will restore 5% of your health and AP. That applies as well to teammates within a 50-meter radius. So if you have it, if your teammates have that, you basically will have infinite VATS. Yeah, I know the first prototype was to fully restore your AP, but that was just a mistake when they first introduced it. It's meant to do 5%, which is already great. Okay, let me try to attract the Scourge Beast, so you will see it in action. So now it's coming. As you can see, I'm recharging when missing. And when I do have a critical, my AP is regenerating, even though I'm inside that. By the way, I'm not on the commando build, that's why my damage is so low. I have all type of perks equipped for testing. And yeah, not enough tankiness. So as you can see, all type of perks equipped for testing purposes. It's not any particular build, as I have more cool stuff to show you. But first, where's this Scotch Beast? I didn't kill her. Oh, there. Want to try a little bit more. Let's see, can we do a little bit more? Okay, now you can see this action. I'm healing. The healing is from those criticals. My AP, as you can see at this moment clearly, is basically like stuck in one spot. So I have continuous fire, and that as well as I will be able to demonstrate that. And now, did you ever dreamed about using a pain train card, just sprinting into enemies and killing them? So I have good and bad news. Bad news is, pain train perk is still bad. Unfortunately, it's still not great, but good news is there is a better choo-choo available. It's a 4-star legendary to equip on power armor. 10% chance for 500 damage. Up to 50% chance at full stacks. I have full stacks and look at that. We are sprinting towards the enemies. How much is the 500 damage? What do you think? Can I do something? Yep, that. I killed the super mutant. Additional good news, this 50% chance is triggered approximately twice a second. So if you sprint around them for longer, they die. And the little damage that you can observe, that's the standard choo-choo, that's the pain train perk. And the huge damage, that's the legendary effect. So yes, you can do that. Weapon not required. Sprinting into enemies will kill them. Chance is really good because it's triggered several times per second and running in one spot against the wall. Count 2. So I was staggered. I can run into this wall and the super mutant will die. So this is awesome. This is additional awesome addition. You will be able to just sprint and take down enemies by pure force of your power armor impact on them when you are sprinting ahead. And that includes level 100 super mutants. So quite tough enemies can be taken down by choo-choo powers. I wish the perk itself would be better. The perk itself is not. But now there is a special legendary effect on power armor that you can use instead. And there's of course way more things that I could be talking about, including raids. But raids is a separate topic. I will be covering it in more details in the future, including the rewards like a new set of power armor and more. For now, this is what I have for this short video. What do you think about those cool changes coming with next season? Are you particularly excited about one of those opportunities? As I am, definitely. Especially don't hit yourself build, upgrade with sprinting option, deflect option. So many possibilities for off-meta builds. I love it. And that being said, thank you a lot for watching and see you all in the next one.